All right, welcome back. So for today, we're gonna hit some drops. While we're hitting the drops, we're gonna see if we can find some of the tames that we need, Dodicarus, just stuff like that. It doesn't have to be anything super great. We will need to find a good RG. Oh, that's a really cool looking aloe down there. We will need to find a good RG if we have crappy Dodicarus because if their levels are bad, it's not that big of a deal. And then also, that the person that we ran into, they did give us trank arrows, but I also think one of those drops that we ran into yesterday also gave us drops. Also, like, look, I got a shirt on, I got some chitin pants on, and I got some shoes on. So, no more Nikki right now. So this is what we're starting out today with. I need to make that, but I don't have any narco berries. I need to go take Joker out and do that. So this I'm not gonna use. I used it, I don't know, a couple episodes ago, and then I didn't use it again. I forgot what I used it for. So I think I used it because I couldn't find something, so I used it for the outlines. If you haven't seen this before, this is what it looks like. So you can zoom it, and then you can see the outlines. You can adjust all of this, but it's kind of cool because you can just kind of, you know, mouse over. You can see all the information about them. We might use it at some point when we're looking for like specific tames, but oh, also the other thing is it allows us to see what's in the drops. You can turn that off server setting wise, but because today we were drop hunting, we're not going to do that. It's also pretty heartbreaking if you have a Drakeling on because you'll be like, oh my gosh, the saddle, the whatever that I've been looking for is in that drop, but then when you get up there, it re-rolls. Um, so yeah. So yeah, we're not going to be using that obviously. We're just going to be hitting these drops. Cannot do a red drop, I don't think. What did we decide red was? No, we can do a red drop. We can do all the drops. Also, there's the Yudi. Where's the Yudi? There's the Yudi. Where's the other wolves? I mean, they're busy. I just want him to stay busy with that. Can you keep? Nope. Nope. Just, yeah, just stay friends with them. And again, I'm not really looking for a specific plan on the drops. I'm just gonna hit the drops, and we're gonna see what the drops give us. Please don't scrap my train on. Please don't scrap my train on. Please don't scrap my train on. They gave me fur gloves. Okay, not what I needed, but you know what? Oh my gosh, there's another UD. So yes, UD map is. This is definitely the map to go farm your lungs on. That's what one of my jobs was all the time before on ASE. I would come to Val and just farm UD lungs and aloe brains. Alright, so we're getting Valerian rains in here. This is, I'm trying to think how to explain them. If you've never seen that mod, and I don't know what the history was, I don't know who came up with it on ASE, but basically it's for your wyverns and griffins, to steer better. So none of that like crazy, you tell it to land and it like takes 5 years to land, that kind of stuff. They turn better, they turn not as well as a Pteranodon, but they turn pretty well. So yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of like a quality of life thing. The only mod I can think of that it's on here, and I'm not sure if we actually have the Valerian Rain mod, I forget, is maybe it's tied in with the Runic Wyverns? I'm not really sure. I'm looking around for drops, that's what I'm kind of playing, like I'm drunk. So, yeah, so that's, I mean, so far, nothing that we can really do anything with, but that's fine. That's why you go drop hunting, right? And I know I'm not really looking for tames, but I don't really want to tame in this area, because I don't really have anything I can clear out the area with to make sure that we stay protected. And then, oh, you know what would be pretty fire to do the fight with? Would be Elder Claws, but I don't know if that would work with like the bleed and stuff. They have natural armor, which is cool. I don't know. Has anyone done that? I feel like someone has. And I know my mutated ones can do that, but obviously we don't have those on here. Okay, well, we got a Chuso saddle, so I mean. Did you see that? Oh my gosh, I beat that roar. I cannot believe it. Okay. We're just gonna hit the next one. And, oh my gosh, there's still tons of them. So We saw a ton of Ankies by the water, so like I think that would be an easy one to do. Maybe if we fly past here. These RGs, guys. Look at, there's a purple and green one. Is it terrible? Yeah, it is. I mean, of course it is. There's no one here at this drop, really? Did name the Pteranodon Banana Bread. Also, this drop kind of sucks. I guess I could use my skills. Do we need oil? How much oil is in here? So on here, the oil, Derek's oil pumps have to stay unlocked, but this person has failed, I thought. So I probably could do a report, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to because I want to look for jobs. And now I'm kind of attached to finding an RG that looks like Joker. Like maybe that's what we do. The bear is black? No, that's a mammoth. Okay. I just saw his little furry booty and I thought, that's a cool looking bear. Do I wait for this? Oh, there's an Anki. Yeah, let's go check out the Anki. I could probably get like a max level RG's baby. And that would probably be enough. Like the rates on here, I don't really need to do any super crazy farming. Also your head's in the way, buddy. I mean that's a 50. Look at that little guy though. Look at him. This is just kind of a trash place to be taming though, so I don't know. The ghost Ankies you can't tame. They're just for the skins for the fear vault. They do look cool. It'd be really cool if you could tame those. You've got to be the parent to this mammoths. Mammoths are another thing I don't use very much. Because I'm a Therizino kind of girl. And even though they're not so good at wood, they're pretty good at everything else. As far as like the plant stuff we have to gather. So yeah. I don't know. Maybe we get ourselves a mammoth. Maybe we fight the boss with mammoths. Probably not. Oh, okay. No. We're not making that up. That's gonna be just too much weight. Okay, I'm stuck under a pad. I think this is the way we were going. So this is also a nice like overview of the map. And I'm pretty much just gonna hopefully go around one time. Like I said, I'm seeing what it decides to give us. Also I'm just kind of seeing which bases people have. On day one I did jump in here like the second the server started, and I went from the beach over there and I ran as fast as I could over here to get the stronghold, and then once I started kind of building at it, I was like, I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. And then as I started exploring the map some more, I found the place in the redwoods I liked better. So I'm gonna see, I'm sure someone claimed it over here, but I want to see what they did with it. It's just, it's such a big space. Like, I don't know, I started putting up, you know, gates and stuff, and it was just, it was a lot. And like I had seen stuff online where people built out here and they redid like the whole facade, and that's like super cool. But yeah, it looks like someone just kind of like claimed it and then didn't do anything with it, which I mean, I guess I could have done that, but... And actually, this is the person that's down on the beach. That's interesting. Another thing, you're only allowed one base, so that's another thing that perhaps should be brought to the attention of people, but that's not why we're here. Okay, so, I mean, I guess I could do that and then reclaim it and then build there? I don't know, but we're actually kind of sort of coming up on where I did build the framework of stuff, but I figured if I had to do like a Dodicus and all of that while the server was closed, I would rather do it in this format. So yeah, it's up here. The shell of it is up here. Once I finish this series, I will go through and finish it, and it might become my main base. I'm not really sure. I do really like it. It has water. It has a lot of diplos that show up all the time. There's some Megatheriums. I'm really kind of feeling on the Megatherium idea, but if we're gonna do the boss with them, we've got to find some saddles. Because primitive, I just feel like is not gonna cut it with the bleed. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a terribly great idea. Where is my real house? It's cause see, I kind of flew through here and I saw the pink flowers and thought, okay, that's cool. Oh, this wasn't here when I came through before. All right, all right. Where are we on the map? I think I'm kind of that way. All right, so there's that. And there's like a hidden cove type area that's kind of over by the stronghold, and that's awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like my base is kind of, that's part of the game, right? That's cool. I don't remember seeing that one. I'm also kind of waiting for the drops to respawn. I thought I was off of this, but it's not looking right. Yeah, this is that spot, and that's not. Why is my map being so sketchy? I don't know, but this isn't a way into the ab area, is it? Or is it? Oh, it is. Is it? Or is it just a lot of crystal? I think it's just a lot of crystal. And it just looks very aberration-y. Right? It must be. It must be. I feel like it is. Or is this the way in? It's just a lot of crystal, right? Yeah. Okay. Also, that Trinodon is so red. Oh my gosh. Okay. We've kind of deviated from the drop looking while I'm trying to find my home. My real home. What's that? What's red? That's just a red tree. It's just a red tree. So, anyways, yeah. Somewhere around here, I saw my first Elder Claw. It was a 145. Yeah, it was like right here, and I pecked it to death with my Pteranodon. I think I was like one of the first on the server to get it. Basically, like, I just dove at it, and I got it to go right down there, and I just like dove it and flew off, dove it and flew off. It took a really long time because I think I did maybe 100 damage, like maybe. What are those? It's a crazy looking sheep. Also, there's some crazy sounds. Oh, it's a terror bird. Okay. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna find where I live. It's so secret and so amazing that we're not gonna find my real location. R.I.P. Maybe it's further by the jungle. I don't know, guys. I don't know where I live. I don't think so. I think it's more like that way. But it's fine. We need to go back to looking at drops. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe I do live up here. I don't know, guys. It's been close to a month since I was on here. Because like I said, I was doing the things, but then it just occurred to me. I mean, my other characters is like a level 1. Oh, stamina is important. Is a 180, and I don't know. I was like, I'm gonna go tame a Dodicarus and all of that stuff. I'd rather it be like playing it as like start a game. So that's what we're here for. Because the other one, like, you bring your character over, so your engrams are unlocked and your ascensions are unlocked and all of that. So it's literally just like you're just racing to farm stuff against other people who have max characters. And yeah, I don't know. It's not. You're just trying to, yeah. You're just trying to race to get the materials to do that. And I was just like, I prefer being a Bob if I'm gonna do it. And honestly, like, this is my favorite part of the experience. Like, I love breeding my stuff. I love mutating it. Oh, there's an Elder Claw. Ugh. No, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Can you land? It looks too much like everything else. Ooh. What do you think? This is gonna take 500 years to do on here. How much health did I give this guy? I mean, but you know what? I can't do the seed. We'd have to do a greenhouse. We would have to do all the things. I think I'm just gonna let it go. because of that? Question mark? Yeah, I mean, man. Yeah, I don't. I mean, 140 is good, but it's. I like that black kangaroo. That's really cool. What are you, friend? Kind of like black with brown. Yeah, we're just we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it there, and it's gonna be fine. And we're gonna kind of stay focused. What does this base look like? It's just a box. Sad. Is it a box? Yeah. These boxes. Oh, I didn't mean to bang on their door. This is Hinokama. Kami? Okay. Drops. Someone else is out getting drops. So, So we're over here, and the aloes kind of make it craftastic, but we could probably find some kind of Anki, some kind of Doid, not an RG. There's some aloes up there. This one has a baby. That one's a 20. That means the baby's a 20. Where's the other Anki? It's an 85, so that means you're an 85. We had some that were way better protected across the water. Let's look for, I didn't see any doas over there. So, kind of prioritize that. You're a 90. If I can get this one to get unalived, not by that though, then I could get the baby, but I could also just tame it. So I have berries on me? No, I'd have to get berries. I think those two are never gonna end that fight, but I don't know if they're gonna stay aggro. What's over here? There's something green. The Lystro. We're looking for a Doid. Or an Anki. What are you? You're kind of cool looking. Well, I don't really need a high level, but I'm not gonna say no. I need this raptor to not be doing what it's doing. Is it a good raptor? No. Can you? See that bee over there? It's circling towards me. Can I kill it? I don't know how much damage they do. I don't even know how much health they have. Go away, Mouser. This is for all the times on the beach that I have run past you. I hear the bee though. I'm doing this because this Mouser, even though it's running, it may still like come at me when it's trying to tame. Banana bread is okay, these don't have a lot of health. Dude. No way. How do I know if it's gonna die? Does it get bloody? Oh. Did we just get hearted on? Boa. It just hearted on us and ran away. Okay. Oh, I killed the Jerboa. I thought I killed the Valguero. I'm sorry, Jerboa. Gosh, this thing. This is way too much. I needed to not follow me is really what I'm looking for. There's also a Doid over here. And 140. Well. Oh wait, what are you? There's... Ooh. Also, what is making sounds near me? I don't know, it's making sounds near me. There's a Rex over there, we got this thing. Okay, I'm just gonna... Did I bring our crossbow? No. Why would I do that? That would be really smart. I did get some ammonite, though. It's one thing we need for the bears. Look, I'm gonna overheat myself. Oh wait, no. This is gonna look cuter. Okay, maybe it doesn't. What else did we get? Bronze platform, that's pretty decent, and a Caprasuchus and a pretty decent Tuso saddle. And I left that at home because I wasn't really thinking about taming. Also, this mouser is not my butt yet. Can I pick it up? You're really annoying, dude. Okay, I can pick it up. There you go. Okay, I'm just gonna go back and look at these last couple of drops, and then I think I'm gonna have to go back and do the taming. So this has just been kind of like wandering thoughts episode, but we do have some solid Doedicurus ideas, and some Ankies in this area is not too bad. If I come across some Deinonychus nests here, I will peek at them. Exhibit A. I need stamina, so I'll just this out. Oof. 50, bro. It's a cool looking horse though. It's just like a regular horse, but it's cool looking. Did you get any stam while you stopped? Good job. You got all the stam. I'm gonna go ahead and 1, 2. There's a sheep over there. Like, this would be like the worst place to tame an Anki. But the Ankies are doing a good job. Let's see if that one works. Do they have babies? Because I will snag your baby once you die. What are you? You're just a creepy Leicester watching everyone die? Okay. You know, we all have hobbies, I guess. I mean, these Ankies are doing a great job of being a distraction. This is a bad idea. I do not recommend what I'm doing right now. Especially this again. Although that green Dionic is really cool. I like these event colors. I never really use them a lot because we have different ways of coloring the dinos on here. So we don't, you know, it's not as competitive on here to get colors to bring into your lines, which I think would be really cool. Also, that Doed down there, I'm kind of feeling it. It's probably like a terrible level. 95. Oh, it's got like a crazy looking baby too. Look at his little yellow baby. Okay. Gonna hit a drop, and then I gotta go home and get my crossbow. Sorry, I thought that was a nest. Crossbow. And then we will get the stuff tamed, and then we will start farming all the farming things, and hopefully one of these drops will pop with something that tells us what to use for the boss fight. That would be amazing. I'm not gonna stop at that base. I'm gonna go look at this drop. Is this a new one? No, this is an ending one. Can we beat it? Can we beat it? There's a Doedicurus on that ledge right there. It's a pink one. Alright. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Nothing helpful, but narcotics are good. So, thanks. Thanks for meaning I don't have to do stuff. Did you guys see that? That pink Doedicurus right here? Like, how... Can I hit it over the head with arrows? Because, I mean... I can do that. Do we have... more Deinonychus down here? This looks like a sketchy Deinonychus area, doesn't it? No, it's too sketchy. Too sketchy. Alright, one more drop, and then I think that's all I saw on the way there. Ugh, I hate gates. Just so you guys know. Do not like gates. Like, if I was on foot, you know, I'm a Bob, and I just started out, like, how... I can't get from A to B, so, like, their original idea was to build this wall, but then they were like, nah, we're gonna go ahead and do this whole thing. So, I mean, you're allowed to do that, and that's fine. Aesthetically, whatever. But like I said, just, I don't know. I like playing on public servers, but I also like when people, you know, it doesn't interrupt anyone's gameplay. Now, why someone would be running through there, I don't know. But I know as someone, you know, the first server I was on, and it was fewer, and it was packed, like, every freaking base was like that. And it literally took me, like, 6 hours to get from, like, point A to point B. That's a Parasaur saddle, so that's not gonna help us. Because, like, I would know where metal is, and I would run on foot to it, and then I'd run into a bunch of walls because of a giant base, and I'd have to like either figure out how to get all the way around it, grapple in, which I didn't have grapples at the time. There's a Dionicus down there. Or I would just have to like go find a resource map and find a different location and go figure out where that one is. So it was just kind of, I don't know. I don't know. It makes the play style different, and I respect that. But yeah, I'm hoping that we're gonna strike gold on one of these and be like, that is what we do. We wear shoes apparently. It wants us to wear shoes for this boss fight. It's given us it gave us a Parasaur saddle blueprint. So that's good for nothing. Do we live that way? No, I think we live like that way. Okay, let's keep going this way. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is a smaller server than that one, but like I said, ultimately that's why I was like, I'm gonna go play on Valguero because the Fjordor map was just so packed, and even like people would spawn in, you know, they just joined the server and they'd literally spawn in someone's base and not be able to leave. And yes, you were supposed to leave it open. There's a mantis saddle. Could be good for gathering stuff if we had a mantis, which we don't, and we probably won't. So yeah, I don't know. We are headed home. We're hitting some drops on the way there because I'm a big dummy, and I totally forgot to grab a crossbow. There's a red drop over there, but I don't know if the red drop's gonna be great. Also, there's a saber tooth on both sides of us. This is gonna be bad. And super hands. Good thing I put all that health on this guy, right? Right? Okay. This is our hilltop? I think it's over there. Okay. Can we get to that red before it goes away? I'm not really sure. Oh, this is over by our place. Oh, okay. We can do it. We can do it. Please? Please, please? Okay. And I saw we had like a new neighbor down there with the tech shield, so that's again another person who obviously is high enough to unlock that from, you know, another crossover. Okay, well we got probably an assault rifle. Interesting. Alright, so here's our house. Let's see what we came out with on this. It was not great, but again, banana bread doing great. I'm also stuck on here. So that's a no, that's a no. I mean, if we had a grinder, there's some stuff to grind. That's a pretty good mantis saddle. So we didn't really get any answers. That's kind of a bummer. Alright, so if we had to do something with primitive stuff, that's why I was like the Elder Claw, because it's got its armor. Same thing with the Pyromane, but I feel like taming a Pyromane on this map is going to be pain. We do have the assault rifle. Do we have bullets for that? No, we just have these. So, okay. Okay, well the drops, I feel like I'm just going to keep running them, and we'll just see what I get. Like eventually I'm gonna get something, right? And so I'm gonna, oh, what eggs did I get? 60, 50, 95. So we're still to be determined on that. I had these, so I'm gonna put that there. This is not a better hat. Should I do hands? I mean, now I'm completely clothed with a like garage sale setting of stuff. We're gonna do that. This will be good for when we have a grinder. I don't know. That's all I got right now. Those are my positive thoughts. There. I mean, scuba, but not the chest piece, which we might need. I think I'll do that. Like, I'll go farm some berries with Joker and do that. I'm gonna save that, and then those are probably gonna go bad, but it's fine. So, all right. So, kind of. Not like a complete bust. I mean, we kind of got like an overview. Yeah, so the drops can be good, but the drops are not dropping what we're looking for, which is an answer, which would be what do we fight this boss with? So right now, Ark is saying Parasaur and Aranio. So thanks a lot, Ark. That's not super helpful. We still have Banana Bread. We still have Joker. I'm gonna go make a bunch of narcotics. I'm gonna take Joker out and get a bunch of narco berries, make the narcotics, and then I think in the next episode we're gonna go back and I'm gonna get that crossbow right now so I don't forget. There we go. And then we're gonna go back and Dodocris and Anki for sure. And then if I can, I will make gates to do an RG with, and I think we'll be in good shape. Let's go find somewhere cinematic to stand. I don't know. I usually do over there. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. There we go. Let's see what my outfit looks like. My fit. It is my fur is the fur on the hat is kind of struggling. But you know what? We are fully clothed. We have some grassy hands. But we are doing the things. It looks good. We're doing stuff. All right. Yeah. Next episode, we're going to tame some stuff. We're going to hopefully find that magic drop, probably offline. I'm not going to torture you guys with hitting all the drops. And then we'll keep making progress towards the fight. Y'all have an amazing day. See ya.